to anybody.
I know.
It can absolutely happen to anybody.
Life deals you bad cards a lot of times, doesn't it?
Well, I tell you what.
That's one of the worst hands you could get.
That is a bad card, that, for a 6-year-old child.
Definitely.
I've got lump in my throat again.
I know.
My eyes are welling up and all that. And it's just so sad. And you know what? This station's about raising money and raising money for charities and stuff like that. But just sometimes you need to, I think, not go off track, because this is raising money as well, isn't it? But this is sort of something one-on-one. We're not helping teams of people. We're helping one-on-one with this little girl, this baby.
We like to help on this station. So if you can help in any way, you can help Team Poppy there. Even if it's only £1, just get on the Just Pay giving page, because I'm sure they'll be grateful, won't they, mate?
Any donation that will help this child or another child in that situation is surely got to help, hasn't it? And let's hope, fingers crossed, and cross me out and all that lot, that Poppy comes to fulfil a long and happy life, and hopefully in time that the treatment will become better, or a body will manage to repair itself and stuff like that. So this is big love going out to you, Poppy, and to your parents. And I just hope things work out. And I hope that some of our listeners can contribute in some way, shape or form. Yeah. So I think from that, we're going to go into another track, which John and Kelly asked for again. It's they like Joy Division in New Order, so I think we're going to go into Transmission by Joy Division, and I hope that's an appropriate track for everybody concerned, and hopefully Poppy and the parents and any of the siblings that she might have really get some comfort out of this. And my thoughts are with you, and my prayers are with you, so just enjoy this show, and I hope it really pays dividends for you. And moving on. So, on the melancholy note, I'm on my own this weekend.
Oh, you're on your own?
Yep.
Well, I've got some plans for us.
All right, go on.
Well, guess tomorrow night, we're on the guest list for the things.
Quality.
I'll take you down there.
That's at Tiger Lounge, isn't it? I thought it was at Ruby Lounge, but it's at Tiger Lounge.
Tiger Lounge, yeah. So we'll go down there. We'll do a quick interview with him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That'd be great, that.
Yeah.
Joe and the lads.
Yeah, Joe and Tim and that.
Yeah.
I like the things, mate, you know that.
The quality people, aren't they?
Yeah, the quality people. We've got a new EP out. They're signing it autographed on the night, so we better get a copy for now.
Yeah, I think we will do, won't we?
I think we will. I'll beat
I don't think Joe would deny us that pleasure, would he? And it's a release of the EP2, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love
so if you didn't listen to the last one, you need to get it. It's fantastic.
It is fantastic, and we like the things on the show. They're a Salford band, and that's what we're all about on the station, getting Salford bands out there to the world.
And they supported us at our charity event this time last year, didn't they?
Well, hopefully they'll do the next one for us at Broughton Rugby Club, because that's a bigger venue, that.
It is,
what I mean?
Yeah.
We need a bigger venue.
Well, so we had a good chat last night, didn't we? About
we had a great chat, didn't we? We put
the station and where we're going and where we want the station to head into, and I know we're still waiting on the museum issue to be.
We've got a lot of things in the pipeline, haven't we, mate?
Yeah. Well, we were talking last night about doing an open air gig in the summer. Now, I think we've got possible couple of venues for this already, and we hopefully we can get 500 people in these venues, and they're all outside. So it's going to be like, let's say it could be the start of the summer event season or festival season.
Yeah,
we're thinking May at the moment
because the Salford festivals, which it's been going for 7 years now.
That's September.
That's September, isn't it? So we want to keep the people of Salford interested, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely, and it's my intention. And Simon's intention to try and get Salford bands out there. I mean, we've got a few bands from Salford already lined up, but we might have to get a few guest appearances from other bands, and hopefully bands that we're going to interview over the stage in the next
weeks. Because I was talking to Dave O'Rourke today,
right?
And we've got
from the Mood.
Yeah, we've got an interview lined up with him next week. If you fancy that.
Brilliant. Well, there's a couple of bands that I'm going to see. One of them's called Seafoam Green, and they're from Urmston Way, and I know one of them. They're like sort of pop, indie pop type stuff, and listen to the EP. It's fantastic. Very easy listening. You know what I mean?
This is why we set the station up. We set the station up to get local bands out there.
Yeah.
So. And give them airplay, because no other station does it. It's like this morning's show. I played 4 indie bands this morning.
I know you did, yeah.
Got them out there, mate.
And you wouldn't know that they were the Salford bands, would you? You know what I mean? Without being plugged.
No. And that's why I get them out there. And after our chat last night, I was thinking, have we lost track of it?
We seem to. I don't think we're losing our way. I think because we've taken so many presenters on now, we're getting a lot of different variety, aren't we, you know what I mean? And in the past, it was sort of like just me, you, and a couple of others, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas now we're sort of diversifying.
Well, I like to think we can offer something for everyone on the station.
That's what I think it's about myself.
It's about offering something for everyone and giving the city a voice.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you can give what people want, so some people might not like what I play and how I speak and stuff like that. Some people might not like what you sing, but they might like what Archie does, or Norman and Noreen, or
the Rugby
George,
or something like that.
Bob and
Ryan's guest.
Ryan, you know what I mean, and Noddy and
Santi and all that. Do you know what I mean? Have different musical tastes, don't they?
Yeah. So hopefully we're giving something for everybody.
Yeah.
Obviously, we like you to listen to our shows because it's a great boost on numbers. We just had our 1,000th Facebook like as well, haven't we? You know what I mean?
Jack Jones as well.
Jack Jones,
that's a nice name, isn't it?
Mad that, isn't it?
That's me. I'm always on with Jack Jones.
100,000 listeners, 1,000 likes on the Facebook page. You know what I mean? So it's heading in the right direction. So it's got to be. It's absolutely got to be.
And I know we have a laugh at Salford City Radio, but they do their own thing. They're totally different from us. That's what people don't get. And we're more independent. We're more punk than them.
Yeah. Punkier and funkier. And we aspire to be going out live anyway, don't we? To get a broadband, get an FM licence and stuff like that eventually, and that just takes time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes time. It takes 7 years, but the thing is,
you get let down by people as well because we've been promised it and offered it in the past, and we've been let down.
We've been promised it, and we tried it, but that was illegal, and we don't want to do no party stuff now. We're above all that, aren't we, mate?
Absolutely, yeah.
Anyway, you were telling me about your missus.
Yeah, they've gone away this weekend with my niece.
Paddy wagon, hasn't she?
She's jumped in the paddy wagon and she's buggered off for the weekend to Skipton with my niece and her 2 kids. And they're going to this campsite that's got a kids' farm on it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So the kids are like 2 and 1, you know what I mean? Oh, they're going to buzz.
Love that.
Yeah, there's like a little petting zoo and stuff like that. So I'm left at home.
Yeah.
But
you're not
I've
really,
got things to do tonight.
Right, I've got your diary quite busy.
You have?
Because on Saturday, we're going down to Broughton. We're meeting the lads there. It just so happens that we're sponsoring the match that day, so we have to pick the player of the game.
Right, well,
and
that's fine.
We'll meet someone with a bit of rugby union knowledge.
Yeah.
So we can get him involved and get another rugby union show going.
That's what we're looking for. Our next presenter now is going to be hopefully somebody that knows a little bit about rugby union,
and a bit about
local,
sale. Yeah, a bit about
and local union.
Goes to the game. We want someone who goes to the game. So if you're that person, get in touch with us.
Yeah, and we'd be more than happy to have you on board. Yeah. We'll teach you how to do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? We'll come along with you. We'll give you hints and tips and stuff like that on how to do it.
The show. It's very easy.
So again, it's another way of diversifying our audience, isn't it? You know. So
well, eventually we'll involve all the local sports. We'll even get the local football. You know, Sunday league football. We'll do that eventually.
We obviously have the rugby show, don't we? But we need to get an amateur rugby league side involved in it as well.
Well, next season, what we're going to do, we're going to have someone from each rugby league club. From Amateur Rugby League Club, and we're going to get him to come in near the end of the show and talk about their club, talk about how they've performed during the week,
promote
their club, their club, because that's the future of the rugby league. Same as it will be with Broughton. That's why we got involved with Broughton. So help Broughton.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's the right.
I'm sure it's going to work both ways.
We've sponsored the shirt now, and so you're giving to the local community as well, aren't we?
Putting back, yeah, we like to put it back. We would like to put back. We're not on taking out. We're just putting back at the moment.
And that's the ethos of the station, isn't it? You know what I mean? To give, not to take anything, because it costs a few quid to run this station, which again was something that we hit on last night about sponsorship and adverts and advertisement and stuff like that.
Yeah, we might have to start advertising.
We're going to have to start looking at it, because the bigger it goes, the more expensive it's becoming, isn't it? You know, and we're not crying about this. We do.
Well, I am.
Yeah, and we do it out of love, don't we? You know what I mean?
Out of love, yeah.
And I think we all get a lot of good feedback. We might get some bad feedback, but
we'll tune into another station.
Feedback is feedback, and you can always improve from poor feedback, can't you? Although I've got to say, we don't get massive amounts of bad feedback. We get massive amounts of good feedback, don't we? So we're obviously doing something that people want us to want to listen to.
Well, I look at it this way: when the council do wrong, we slag them.
Yeah, of course.
And certain other stations is over. They can't do that.
Hold them to account.
They can't do that, so we do. And that's the difference between us and them.
Well, it's good to be able to hold people in these lofty positions to account, isn't it? Because you can't say one thing in public and do something else in private.
I was reading something today, an article that Steve Kingston wrote for the Salford Star.
He's on the ball, that lad.
Oh, of course
he's right on the button,
and he went to court over this, and he found out that Salford Council made nothing out of the Chapel Street developments. And that is so wrong, mate.
You know what? I drove past that the other day. I came up Silk Street to go to. I was working on
past the
Road.
Past the new Vimto building.
No, where the old Salford Royal Hospital is. The junction there where the TGWU building used to be, which is now apartments as well. It's got hoarding outside it now on the site Betfred.
Has it?
All the hoarding is Betfred.
Betfred's financed it all, hasn't he?
Well,
what's to put back into the community?
Well, to be fair to him, he is sponsoring the RL this year, isn't he?
Yeah, but that's
the Super League.
The Super League, but he's doing that for his own game, mate.
Well, that's
so obviously his betting slips will be on the RL. No.
Yeah, of course.
So let's think about it, mate.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I'm not calling Fred because he's done a lot for the people.
I get that. I do get that. He's a businessman.
He's a businessman. Yeah.
He got something like, was it a £19 million loan to do this development?
Does he need that sort of money?
The man's a billionaire, isn't he?
Exactly.
But anyway, if you can get it, you can get it.
While we're on the thing about bookies, she needs to be the Christmas number one, 7-1.
7-1. So if you put a tenner on it, you're going to get 80 quid back.
So that is a quick 70 quid towards Christmas.
And his second favourite, we don't want any of this shit from the X Factor. Get on Shinner.
Get on the Fix Factor.
Get on Shinner.
Yeah, that's another thing. Right, we're going to go to a Lenny Kravitz track, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, and this is called Can't Get You Off My Mind, and it's just a track that me and my missus like, and it's a really nice... bit of a daft love song, really. Not a daft love song, it's a bit of a love song, really.
Well, I hope she's tuned in and skipped him.
I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will.
So big shout out to you, man. Big shout out to Harry and the rest of the family.
Claire and Jacob and Ida. And if you've got nothing doing on Saturday afternoon, get down to Broughton and New Street and watch the lads play a bit of Union, give a bit of support to a local club.
Yeah, get down there, get down there, watching Broughton. You know, me and Coey's picking the man and that, so that'll be interesting, won't it? I'm sure we'll have our differs.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll differ, won't we? But rain, snow or shine, that game will go on, you know what I mean? Except for really, really bad weather.
And you've got to look at the facts. Broughton Rugby Union now.
Doing well.
They're doing well, isn't it?